This raw bamboo culm might be the most precisely split natural material ever drawn through a bench-mounted jig by a single pair of trained hands. And you've probably used something made from it before, because the second a curved drawing knife is pressed against the round surface of the culm and pulled along its entire length, the silicate-rich outer skin is stripped away to expose the inner fibrous structure underneath. Since leaving that glassy epidermis intact causes irregular and unpredictable splintering, the moment a cleaver blade makes contact and destroys the entire segment before it ever has a chance to become anything useful, because the very first radial split has to be driven through every internal node with perfect blade alignment and slow, steady controlled force, since forcing the cleaver too rapidly through a nodal intersection without precise positioning causes the crack to run sideways out of the strip in a single unrecoverable moment that no amount of skill or experience can ever reverse once it has already happened inside the grain. And while most craftsmen can split bamboo by hand down to a workable thickness using nothing but tactile feedback and a drawing knife pulled at high speed across a fixed blade, there is one final step that separates ordinary bamboo work from true industrial-grade fiber production. A bench-mounted splitting jig pulls every thin strip through a calibrated metal aperture that forces multiple longitudinal splits simultaneously across the entire width of the material, producing microfibers so perfectly identical in gauge and so consistent in wall thickness that the mechanical tension across an entire finished weave stays completely uniform from one edge to the other without a single weak point anywhere along the structure. But after stripping, cleaving, thinning, and drawing every strip through the splitting jig with hands moving entirely from years of pure muscle memory, each microfiber is released from the jig, becoming the same precision architectural material that began as nothing more than a raw culm standing silently in a bamboo grove.